Hello dogs and dugouts, and welcome back to WWE 2K17. This is Universe Mode. This is Smackdown Live, and this is episode 73. We are live here tonight from Los Angeles, California. And tonight in the main event, we have Dolph Ziggler, the man who defeated Dean Ambrose last week, in the World Championship matchup in the main event against Dean Ambrose himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be partaking in many matches tonight due to the fact that SmackDown don't have a pay-per-view coming up very soon. So right now, and obviously as we mentioned, this is kind of stepping out of the character roles right now. Obviously 2K18 is dropping now in a few weeks time, and we want to get Unforgiven out to you as soon as possible. So we have the final SmackDown now, we had the final Raw, and we had the final 205 Live. But don't worry, I can rest assure you, Unforgiven is going to be one hell of a show, just like tonight's main event is going to be one hell of a show as well. So we're going to give you the quick rundown now of the matches. And we got The Miz taking on Zack Ryder, and The Miz picking up the win. We got the tag team champions, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, taking on Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family. And Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan picking up a win. It could be in line for a future championship matchup. Rusev defeating Sin Cara. Cesaro taking on Baron Corbin, and Cesaro picks up the win. Del Rio taking on Sheamus, and Sheamus picks up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, just before we get into the main event, we'd just like to let it be known, when Universe Mode does start for WWE 2K18, there will be a draft. So pretty much everyone and anyone is eligible to be drafted. That includes whoever the current WWE champion is going into 2K18. So who will be the champion going into the next era, if you will, of Universe Mode? Will it be the show-off Dolph Ziggler, or will it be the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest here tonight is for the WWE Championship. Dean Ambrose in his first title defense since winning the title from Roman Reigns after the Money in the Bank cash-in. Speaking of Roman Reigns, I bet he's watching this one very closely. So whoever wins this matchup, Roman Reigns is going to be looking to take the title from them. And as we mentioned, this is the final SmackDown of 2K17 Universe Mode. It was the final Raw, and it was the final 205 Live. But the reason we've put it on record now is we've actually brought it to everyone's attention that this is the final edition of SmackDown, is because this could change the entire landscape going into 2K18.
This could definitely change the fight. But if I'm honest, Dean Ambrose got to be cautious in this matchup because Dolph Ziggler looks fired up and ready to go tonight.
Well, wouldn't you be if you'd pinned the champ only a week prior?
It's great for Dolph Ziggler to get this career resurgence.
I absolutely agree. A career renaissance. You could put it that way. And Dean Ambrose looking to stop that career renaissance right now. He wants to keep hold of the WWE Championship. And here we go. Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler for the second time in 2 weeks. And the matchup begins. Dean Ambrose getting a bit overzealous. And there we go. Takes out the knee. And Dolph just about taking out the knee. Just about. And that's being generous. Pushing him back now with his foot. Dolph's going to make him pay for that. Taking him down by the knee. Slapping Dolph in the face. Dean wasting very little time.
Trick to the ribs.
And look at this, Ambrose.
The problem is when you can't protect it, it's when your hands are stuck in their ropes, it's going to hurt even more.
Look at Dean trying to go for a knee. Oh, and a thrust kick right to the gut.
The gut takes the air right out of Ambrose. Problem for Ambrose is so hard to keep him down, but Dolph found a way to keep him down last time.
Yeah, it took. He obviously kicked him in the back of the head with a super kick, then kicked him square under the jaw with a super kick to get the win. So Dolph's got to be looking for that super kick. I thought he was going for it there.
Oh, Dolph's going to take some time outside.
And Ambrose
cannot afford to make a mistake in this matchup.
Ambrose right now doesn't give a damn. He's going to wait until Ziggler gets back in the ring.
Oh, and Ziggler straight on the attack though. Maybe Ambrose has got to start getting right in there and not giving the Dolph chance to breathe.
And again, Dolph keeps getting tangled up in the ropes.
See what I mean, John? If you can't block it, even more of an impact there to our ribs. And Dolph yet again going to take a breather on the outside.
And maybe we've switched around this week. Maybe now Dean is the one. I know you said Dolph's confident, but maybe there's a lot more pressure. There's just as much pressure on Dolph than there is on Dean, because this is Dolph's first opportunity at the WWE title here in Universe mode. Exactly.
You've got to go into every single opportunity thinking it could be a lance. Otherwise you're not going to get...
Yeah, because championship matches don't come along very often.
So when they do, you take that opportunity. And Dean Ambrose now.
And look at Ambrose, Ambrose not taking any chances in this match. Let's go Ziggler chance.
Ziggler chance.
Well, we are in Los Angeles here tonight, which is where Dolph Ziggler is billed from being from, so bit of a home field advantage. Dolph originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
now resides in Los Angeles, California.
Make sure those shoulders are down, and indeed they were for momentarily until Dean shot the shoulder up.
And look at Ambrose.
Now it's Ambrose going that style that he loves, the brawling style, but Ziggler fights out of it. Good job by Ziggler to fight out of it. He knew he couldn't win in a fist fight against Ambrose.
And he's not going to win in a battle of the boots either, because Ambrose is laying the boots now, going for an Irish whip. Dolph counters. You see the welts on Dolph's face. Ambrose now with a lunatic lariat. And Ziggler now is in dire straits. Ziggler really needs to battle back into this.
Definitely has to.
But then again, if I remember rightly, last week, it was pretty much the same scenario. Dean was doing really well throughout the matchup, and then Dolph just came back out of nowhere. So obviously Dean's going to want to be looking now to keep extra pressure on Ziggler. Nicely done there. And the show off now. Oh, Ambrose went for a lariat, and Ziggler was a bit quicker on the draw.
Ziggler telling Ambrose to get up.
Just so we can send him right back down.
Oh,
Fameasser
got the run up on as well.
And here we go, hooks the leg. Oh, and the ropes.
The ropes saving him there. I think Dolph maybe didn't notice that.
Well, I'm glad the referee noticed here tonight.
Oh, and a headbutt.
Oh,
he almost went for that.
Ambrose quicker on the kick.
That headbutt does
Yeah, as I was going to say, gladly the referee noticed, because remember on 205 Live the referee did notice.
No.
And that was a non-title match. Imagine the controversy here tonight. If obviously, because the title is on the line, imagine if the referee had made that much of a fatal mistake.
I think the referee couldn't forgive himself for that.
I don't think Ambrose would let the referee walk out here under his own power if that were to happen.
He can have a thought about it.
And here we go now, Ziggler being dragged away from the ropes, and Ambrose back to it. The combination here of stomps, the stomp to the gut, and then the stomp to the chest. Ambrose is all kinds of fired up here tonight. Forearm shot by Dean.
A lot of people have said, though, that maybe Reigns has been the better champ so far. And whoa, went for that super kick.
Ambrose, though, countered into the Bulldog. That was very clever there by Ambrose.
Very clever by Ambrose.
Call him a lunatic, but that was incredibly clever there by Dean.
Due to Reigns being so dominant every single time.
Yeah, well, Ambrose hasn't really had a chance to prove his worth.
The only issue I have...
Wait a minute! Maybe he's about to prove his worth right now. Dirty deeds.
I think that might just shock all the people who says that.
1, 2, and Ziggler.
Kicks out.
Very long 2 count though by the referee.
I thought that was going to be it there, but Ziggler very impressive.
Headbutt, shot, kick to the gut.
Ziggler almost asking him to give him those shots. Don't know if it's smart or not, but he asked for it.
Oh,
out of nowhere.
and a Fameasser there. And Ambrose doing the very wise thing there, creating some distance.
Ambrose telling him to get out the ring, and referee.
Oh, caught him on the leg. Ambrose has been very, very lucky with those cross bodies that they've been able to connect. Oh my God, Ziggler goes right out of the ring. Ziggler is really... The problem is with Ziggler, I think Ziggler is being so overzealous in this matchup.
Yes, yeah.
He's not giving himself... He's got to take it slow. He's got to really work down Ambrose. He seems to be wanting to take way too many chances. Obviously, you need to take chances to win the championship, but take them in the confines of if they're going to work or not. I know they call it high risk, but Ziggler is taking risks that don't even need to be taken.
Yeah, that's one big problem with Ziggler. A lot of people have, and
nice. Went behind there.
If he wants to become champ.
And Ziggler now, great German suplex there by the show off. Living up to his name there with a show off. Ambrose, sharp elbow, and now Dean
Dean's starting to fire up.
Looking to finish it. Ambrose now with the multiple forearms. Runs the ropes. Catches him with a bulldog. Ambrose now with that elbow drop. Follows the elbow drop up with what is he looking for? Pushing him over so he can get a bit more of a run up. And the boot. And this could be all she wrote. Kick to the gut. Kick to the gut again. Oh, third time might not have been the charm.
Went for a super kick.
Oh no! He missed! Ambrose had it scouted. Dirty deeds. And I think that is all she wrote in this matchup. 1, 2, 3, and Ambrose picks up the win.
Ambrose picks up the win. I think, like you said, Dolph Ziggler was going in 110 miles an hour.
And Ambrose was taking his time, and that really paid off for Ambrose.
Also, when Dolph got busted open as well, I think something may have just didn't click with Dolph there when he got busted open. It almost like he was.
I'm not gonna try and put words in Dolph's mouth, but I do think that Dolph was taking Dean way too lightly, and I think that became very apparent after the first few punches that Ambrose landed on Dolph. I think Dolph realized maybe this guy isn't a transitional champion, maybe he isn't a paper champion, maybe Dean Ambrose is the real deal.
Maybe Ambrose took Dolph Ziggler lightly the first time.
Yeah, and he didn't make that mistake this time because Dean Ambrose is still WWE champion.
I think he will be for a very long time, and I hope he is. A lot of people call him a lunatic, but I think truly
deep down inside, but deep down inside, he is a very intelligent man. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly how to hang on to this title, and he's going to be looking to hang on to it for a very long time.
He knows exactly what he's doing. It's just his plans. He executes them in a very different way to other people.
Very unique is Dean Ambrose. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for here on SmackDown. We will see you on the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Unforgiven.